Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to take nice pictures and screenshots in the Crew Wild Run. So one of the big things that happened as a result of this expansion coming out and the patch associated with it is this big graphics overhaul that was done to the game. So now a lot of the areas of the game, a lot of the cars and everything look way better. But because the game doesn't have a dedicated photo mode, there are a few humps that you have to clear to be able to take good pictures with it. Now, as you can see here, if you let the game sit idle for a while, about a minute, it will go into this sort of demo mode around your parked car and do some pans and some slow close-up shots of the car. That can be useful, and if your machine is fast enough, whenever you hit the screenshot key, more often than not, you'll actually grab that screenshot before the game reverts back to its normal state. But let's say you want to get a picture that's a little further away from the vehicle, or you want a slightly different camera angle than what's offered by this view. Well, there are some steps you need to go through to make that happen, and I'm going to take you through them now. Before I do that, let me just remind you that there are a couple of perks that are pretty useful to doing this sort of thing. One of which is the one that allows you access to the mobile repair shop. So for example, here you can see this truck that I'm currently driving is pretty trashed. But if I pull up my handy dandy cell phone, there's this wrench icon in the left hand column, and if you've spent all 10 points on this particular perk, you can actually repair anywhere in the world for the same price it would cost you to repair at your home base. So if I, for example, select this and spend some money to repair this thing, you'll see that now the truck is looking much better. Nice and clean, nice and repaired, no missing panels or any of that sort of stuff. The other thing that you're going to want to do perk-wise is to take the one that lowers your repair costs. That one's only 5 points, but it'll save you some money if you want to tidy up your vehicles before you take these screenshots. So now, of course, the other thing we need to do is we need to remove these elements from the HUD so that they're not cluttering up our screenshot. You know, we got players' names off in the distance, got this crew widget, speedometer, mini-map, all that stuff has to go. So how you're going to do that is to pull up your phone, go over and hit the settings, and then under game settings, we're going to scroll down here to speedometer, crew widget, minimap, and we're going to skip one and take away the world spots and the player names. So by turning those 5 things off, we're going to hit back and confirm that. You can see now that when I spin the camera around, there's really nothing here but the scenery and the vehicle, which is pretty much what we want. Now you will notice there is one more little issue here, which is that we have this chat window, which is kind of transparent at the bottom of the screen. Now on PC, you can hit the F3 key to make that disappear, and now you have a perfectly clean image to work with. The other thing you're going to be able to do on PC, which is kind of handy, is you're going to be able to grab your mouse and actually specifically move the camera exactly where you want it, so you can get the precise angle that you want and really get the shot that you're looking for. Now the one downside to the mouse movement is when you do stop moving the mouse, after a second or so it'll reset to where it was. So how I like to do this is just kind of get the mouse generally where I want it to be, get my finger on the screenshot key, and then at the exact moment I want to take the shot, go ahead and hit that, and you see there in the lower right I've got my screenshot grabbed so that I can go back after I exit the game and post that or do whatever I want with it. And that's really all there is to it. With that technique, you can pretty much get amazing screenshots whenever you want. And the other benefit to this is you can use all the different camera angles, and you see you still have nothing obstructing your view. So if you want to take a shot from the first person, you can do that. If you want to take a shot from the cockpit but without any other elements getting in the way, you can totally do that. It's just a really nice, clean way to be able to show things off from the game whenever you want. And of course, from these external views, if you want something closer up to the car, you can stay here in this first external view, and it'll give you a nice snug view of the vehicle with the scenery in the background. We can actually do another one of these real quick. Let's get that tree out of there because it's kind of on the edge of the frame. There we go. But yeah, you just want to use your basic rules of photography when setting up these shots. Unfortunately, it's not possible to pull the camera back any further than this furthest chase cam. So if you want nice big long shots of your car, like going down the highway or something, you might have to get a friend to help you out and sit along the side of the road and take pictures as you drive by or something like that. But it's pretty impressive what you can do by yourself, even though this isn't a true dedicated photo mode. But having said that, all you really need to do to get back to normal gameplay is go ahead and pull your phone back up, go to the settings, and then turn those 5 things that you turned off back on. Be sure to actually accept the change when you back out. And then you can see we're back here with all of our HUD and everything, player names, all the stuff that you're used to seeing in the game. And so that's pretty much all I have for you for this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you want to see more content from the crew Wild Run or more content from me in general, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time.